about
somebody that say now it time I move so fast wherein we on the ground I say them if we move speedier because we would have liked to things resolve more quicker. But as you were saying now, you are saying them know best, so them more do it for them time. Which last week I just can't repeat it again and make myself. So basically I see something each other that they say in a different
as me
words.
saying, me just there for you for me. You see?
Cause
But me
the
there
first thing
for
I say,
deliver.
the
Hold
first
on,
thing I
me
say,
there
we
for
don't know the
me there for just see if me can get at least one vote a day time when me come on. So me not come on for if you don't notice, you don't know me in the bag, you don't know me in them. If me can get at least one vote for the party, that's good for me. So me left them to do them work. It's just that for me personally, what I want to see it move faster because
faster. Just like me. Same way me stay. Me not like say things delay and then when things happen and it's just the same thing you were looking at and you say, boy, if me not like that word if we had
no man, me not use me tell people say me not that one thing when me not gonna use after the election. After election,
no, me not have that fear there now. Me not have it's just more seat me would have like to confirm pan. Come me confirm. Me listen to some people, I me listen to people that talk to them on a daily basis. As me tell them, me listen to a guy one name, a young man by the name of Alex. And him a talk based on what? Him and him peers them talk, another like a 6 of them, him a talk like a 30 of them, 40 of them a talk. And things what they discuss is about the government in power now.
Talk for that, make we go to Brett. Una saw what's your name? A Danet Foster. You saw she a campaign at Westmoreland for George Wright, she and her team.
Yes.
It's like every day them out. Every day, every corner. Brother, may I put my money, me not think George Wright can lose that seat.
That's why they fear George Wright. That's why they might make so much fuss about
Maybe
whatever.
said George Wright. Yeah man, Omar she me say she put it in work. I saw me like you see, I saw me like people. Yeah, alright. Me glad you said that, but guess what? She put away the feeling aside. And she and George Wright make up. That's what I say party first. A lot of we would have learned to put the party first.
And that one page we need to take out a PNP book. PNP put party first. Then a business with not else a party first. And we need to adapt. You know, go campaign. I don't say if it's campaign, you know. But you meet the people them, sit down and hear their views.
Me say the woman and the young, and what me love with her young people, them she move within it.
Yeah. So you see that now that get the people them in a mood wherein you see as the election fi call and dates start, they're ready. So you energize your base, you energize your run of them, you get a run of them out active. If you go find the people them wanna numerate, get them on the voters list. Cause not just voters list only just to get that, make sure they get that ID. Pushing at them for vote, tell them the reason.
It help the other MP them too.
Yeah.
It help the other MP them too, you know.
The thing was surprised the other day now when you say you have to go up on floor now, they say you don't think nobody in this day and age now have no ID now, and then a youth a company platform you know and say no have no ID, no have a bank account. But me understanding age gap wherein me not to beat him because he's young. I mean I remember at that age me did have a bank account, me did have ID but me never have bank account. I don't think so. But again, we just have to do what we do. Try win somebody if you vote for a party wherever the message reach. You see me? Basically that we have to do every day.
No man, it thing. I just have to continue can spread the good news. And no say
when you will find a lot of people not come directly on the live, but when the live and you check the views on the live, you will see more, you will see triple or 4 times the amount of people that join the live. You will see them watch the live, but not join the live. Because sometimes they don't want people to see because of them personal profiles, so they don't want people to see. So they will stay out and watch and make their own assumption just the same as people who join the live. So we have to be careful at times in how we conduct on the live. Make sure say we message them clear. Anything certain about you, try if you get the information before you talk. Because people are listening and people are judge based on what we say. And people are going to judge the party based on what we say.
yeah man, you're right about that. You're right about that. But Candy, me know you done that side. Now go alright, man. Me just want to see. Let me tell you some people where if them go in a parliament, me now watch parliament again. Bunt in a one. Here and here two. Where you want name date in Campbell 3?
Campbell.
Them the man that go in a parliament, I hit that for me.
Me not think they go. Me not know. They not go. Me not. Date in Campbell. Me certain say him no. Me not thinking go get on seat. More Wilson or we Morgans.
Danny Lawrence.
Lawrence.
I want a nephew. A nephew me here or something like that.
The one with sponsor party.
Yeah.
In my party sponsor, man. Only not put him on practice, man. I'm tell you something, man. Manchester people.
Yeah, but him name carry weight. Youth, him name carry weight.
No, because
him name carry weight.
Because I family did I run this already. You know that. You know all of that. But we still have to say, I young people. You see young people, and them are far back in the real government, which is Michael and Jones. Yeah? Don't watch Pete, we have to party, 16 or 17-year-old can't vote. With an ID.
At this time, I want to ask a question. I'm putting out a question to
in safe area. In safe.
1 second, to Sheldon. Because as I say, I'm passionate about it.
My respect for you will never change.
I want to ask a question.
Never change.
I want to use this opportunity to ask my
Black King, I hear your business, you know, Black King. You can't mute, you know.
understand where they come in.
Black King, no. I want to put out a question to my party at this time, and I want everybody to hear this question. Does the party realize the persons that are there contesting the seat? And question to the party, is any of the candidates that are vying for the seat name have ever called in any discrepancy, as in criminal involvement? Were they ever being attacked? I want to ask my party that question. And is this a thing that they had checked out? Are these credible information? I'm asking a question to my party at this time. I'm just asking a question. Is this true? That that it can.
None which I know of. Because you can't have criminal record and they in a government system. It don't work like that. Not in Jamaica, not in nowhere in the world.
No, I'm asking my party, you know, I'm not asking you. I'm asking the party. And I'll say no more. I will say no more.
Omar, mute Omar phone, Jimmy.
All right. Me loud the mic for now. When you hear a boss, you see a fax me at that. So me no need to say nothing more. Me only ask a question. I only ask a question, but thank you for saying a fax me at that.
And Black King.
Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, me analyze everything still, you know. At the end of the day, me tell you how me say politics. The party can bring a representative to the constituency, see? Where the party thinks whether the person right for the constituency or the person right for the party. But at the end of the day, it come down to what people in my constituency think, you know. They must know what good for them, you know, or who good for them. You get me? Because me now go vote, me vote different, you know. As a voter, you know. Me not vote for who me know, you know, or who me feels. Me vote for where the person can bring to the constituency. So if a person have a track record of working, then me I work with. Me no vote off a favor, you know. I just say, yo, me I go vote JLP because I'm a party of choice. Me not just vote so because me have to see what I do in my constituency. This year in England, me support Labour. I say, oh, we do want a change from Conservative. And when me look for the candidate, them where they line up for we constituency, me no vote. I leave them me vote for. Because I vote for who me feel say can do better in my particular area where me live. So as me say, it come down to where the people they want for them constituency. Not just say no who the gen sec put there them have to work with. I'm not saying that means say if I saw they look funny, then there is then on the regards to where people them think. And if the majority of people them I say I chin them I work with. Yeah, very strange. Me never see the only time I see two run off I go and we see it when MP are left seat. Never see a sitting MP been challenged before. Me never see it yet.
Rickstar, can you guys hear me?
You can hear you now.
I thought the thing mute earlier and it didn't mute, so bloody hell, mate.
No man, you don't hear clear way.
So I hear what you guys. Yeah, man. I'm sorry, I thought I muted. No, so what I'm saying, you know, I'm not. As I said to people, I'm not saying that the spirit man should walk anywhere near anything, come in and just walk in like that. Now, but unless I'm getting it wrong, if when he applied to be a member of the Jamaica Labour Party, can he just walk straight in from applying to be a member of the Jamaica Labour Party and walk in and say, boy, I want to run in this constituency?
No, I'm not thinking going. I'm not thinking going like that. I'm thinking enjoy the party first.
Exactly. So hang on 1 second. Let me learn 1 second. If him put him out in the ring and say, boy, I wanna do it. If them no say no him you know, not fit for it or what, then somebody would have said to him straight away, like, thank you, but no thank you.
Yeah, because other people in other instances showing their interest and then no.
All right, Black King.
We don't understand.
Exactly.
Black King. Never shoot.
1 second, the Sheldon. The first Sheldon, let's Swaby go first and then you come up, Stephen.
Yeah, small to me come
Swaby,
up. I understand where police station and process some paperwork. What you may say, see? Let us see a commercial on the radio.
Yeah. Saying
that Robert Chin, the Plowden Primary School and Basic School. Robert Chin just spend $2 million and change fix the sidewalk because it's a danger for the kids them on the main road. When the people them make a sharp turn down there, so. Some good news come here when I discuss the topic this morning on Kizzy Live. Like the girl has the things where have been doing and things where I do. And while the commercial saying just something to make the kids them more safer to enter and exit them school. And we just want to share that information still.
That's good. For your MP, when they say not work. Big up.
All right, cool, no problem. Thank you for that.
Watch it on Cliff use so much longer. We have a say.
Yeah.
You watch Cliff use like that.
Angry people. Call it conspiracy theory if you don't want, but only God can condemn is a bounty not behind this. We dismantle the JLP organization and its constituency.
In the every step we are because you want PS family did run that seat already.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. All right, Sheldon, go ahead now.
Yeah, you see that seat there? PS family did run that seat already. Right? So them are using cousin. They never attract back the people them. But the people them feel good because they did it so many years. At two of them running, Michael Pate and Dean Pate. Dean Pate and Michael Pate run that seat there. And nothing good never happened to that community until this person when you change it. So if people them now go look back at it and then how far where the people them go. This is this group where of this young youth group team we have. Remember me tell us that. They're so attractive to the JLP party right now. Young people are going to vote him and do the next general election. Anybody that I'm challenging them and bet them and I win them.
Sheldon. He not do it for winning. He might do it with disrupt. He might do it with disrupt the JLP organization to bounty win. Because
but I'm 16-year-old and 17-year-old Bakayaki party. That them the people that cannot vote. So them they don't distract the JLP.
Can't use that as the man have money, man can buy people, me want people, innit?
But listen to what I'm saying. People always say we're gonna take their money and vote them out. Okay? You see that happening already. You just see that.
We don't know we are missing bigger message, you know. Look at this, right?
Never go back to PMP, and we can tell you that.
If it was a case, if it was a case where the PNP never removed Peart to run against Chin in a seat, you know. One day we see how big of a conflict that is.
1 second. Black King. There is somebody from, I just got a call, and there's somebody from the constituency that will be joining the live. And also, I have a voice note I will be sending to you. I haven't listened here yet, but I'll be sending a voice note to you. And I want you to, I'm going to observe the voice note. I want you to observe the voice note, and we are going to have an analysis of what is taking place. Because as I tell you, it's not what you know we are seeing on the surface. So
see when I did delegate them from down there in the box, you know.
Yes, it's supposed to name Jamaica something like that. I'm trying to find him.
Wow, see one other one there here in the box, she name one Kim, so one of the delegates them from down there.
One King, okay. In the box, all right.
Just allowing you guys to speak until you guys have called on me. You see, just a while ago.
No, One King, okay. The floor is yours.
Yeah, you just mentioned about the work that has
Give
been
me
done
1 second there.
That's what I'm trying to explain. It seems as if there aren't much road work being done, then persons are assuming that work is not being done, which is incorrect. Remember, in everything you have cases of emergencies. Yes, the road is important. I understand. We all want better roads, but we're also told that it's only the heaven gates paved with gold. You understand? We have to know that schools have emergency, churches have emergencies. You have persons that are living in communities that have way medical emergencies. You understand? And not because work, you're not seeing much work, but yet there are a lot of road works that are being done. But not as much as maybe community emergencies, or school emergencies, you have donations on top of donations. I spoke with a young lady. She mentioned I didn't even have school fee, much as school shoes for my child to go back to school. And Mr. Chin had funded all of that. Not from the money from the government, but from his personal use. If he's here, standing here at this moment, you have millions of us on the road working. Just imagine, even at funerals, he's present. Funerals, weddings, meetings, he's there. But he's just not the person to say, all right, then I gave Mary $100 towards her dinner. He's just not that type of person. The only way you see video clippings of him giving somebody money or so is somebody take the picture. I'm just telling you guys, he's not the type of person to say, all right, then me I look good name, so me I go post this or me I go post that. He's not that. He has persons that are in charge of his social media accounts, of course, like everybody else do. But things that him not need other persons for know is not going to be posted. You have persons probably going with their personal issues and concerns that don't want it to be public. Why would he make that public?
Yeah, there have to be a level of secrecy.
You understand?
You know,
So-
because
so-
something personal.
Exactly. And the reason why I chose to stand beside him, and if it's not for him, I will not stand, is because of what I've seen. And remember that I told you is that this is the first time voting. And not because it's my first time voting, that doesn't mean I'm not listening and know what's happening around me. I grew up in a Dominican household. My parents are PNP, my grandparents are PNP. But my sister and I chose to be a part of the Jamaica Labour Party.
Yeah, but
because it's because he's the first person that I have or the community has as a representative. We have an office. We didn't even. I grew up knowing that some peer was our councillor, MP, or whatever. I don't know. But it's the first time we have an office. Everybody else have an office to go to. It's our first time having an office, having a representative, having somebody to talk to. Young persons cannot say that, oh, we're lack of education or we're lack of skills. We don't have the facilities. They can't say that anymore. If somebody can come and tell you guys the amount of benefits they are in South, in Manchester and other neighborings, Hard Trust, yes, is available. But
one thing,
yes,
I want you to speak. I want you to speak on the project for the school kid with the 1,000 digit. I want to speak on the water project.
All right. So to be honest, I don't want to give you misleading information. I am aware of the project. Me personally, I didn't even know that it was such a danger that was happening at that school. I just know that it was a project that was done with there are like about, I think in that cases there are about 4 or 5 other cases of emergency that I was aware of that would be considered emergency. I didn't know that the school, that it was such a condition until I saw it on the social media. I didn't know it was such a danger, and it has been going on for before Mr. Chins was in his seat as well.
No, I'm talking about the 1,000 project gadget, the tablets and so that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the school, the Plowden. I thought he was talking about that project where he had fixed the sidewalks and stuff like that for the students to cross and not being in any danger. I thought you were talking about that one.
That's just one of the highlights I wanted to. So I wanted to talk on the that project and
all right, pertaining to that
the
project,
other project. I'll give you all of them. I'll give you all of them.
Pertaining to that project, then there will definitely somebody that will talk about that, because I don't want to provide misleading information, right?
All right.
But it has been happening, as I said, sir, and it has been happening on a daily. I can guarantee you that he's not in bed now, and I'm sure about that he's not in bed. He's somewhere.
He's currently in Parliament. But
persons
greetings, people, greetings.
that they're not seeing him, is not doing the work. He is on every minute on the
Hello.
hour. You understand?
Hello.
Do you know one thing? Do you know about the water project which they are planning to drill the well?
All right, the
That
project
is in
that I
Kano
am
Valley,
a
my
part
general.
of, sir.
That is
The one
coming up
that I'm a
from
part
Kano
of.
Valley.
I am the
Kano
one
Valley, right?
to
Kano Valley.
yes, the
Hang on
project
one
that
Hello.
I'm
second.
aware of is
Dimi.
the one. Well, my
Hello.
duty is to
Yeah,
find
hello.
persons that
Look at labor right, boy.
Hello.
who
I
still
go.
have
Hello.
I think him
communities
from the
that doesn't
constituents as
have
well. Like.
access to pipe waters. So my job is going to
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
man,
the
communities
mute.
that would be
that's what I'm trying to
considered
get him in.
not on the map, trying to get as
You
much
can mute,
black
man.
drums in those communities,
No, man, you're not mute.
trying to get community tanks in those
Kim, hang on one
communities. That's
second.
my job.
Hang on, Kim.
But for persons that, because there are communities that don't even have pipe,
All
you
right, Kim.
understand? So
Kim.
our
Share
job
your
is to
black.
get the trucks in those communities,
Kim,
water
can you
trucks
hear me?
currently, along with black tanks in those communities.
Hello.
Persons that they would
Kim,
have
hold
sent
on.
in
Kim,
their
hold on.
Kim,
Kim, hold on.
hold on.
Hello.
All right. Labor right.
Hello.
Labor right. Are you hearing us?
Yes.
All right. So you have to take the noise out of your background. Yeah.
I know
Take the noise
theme
out of your
background, man. A
background.
black thing background. I know theme.
All
All
right.
right. Yeah. Go ahead now, labor right.
Yes, I was
Okay.
saying that you have communities
Kim.
that still doesn't have water, like pipe waters. So
Hello.
my job,
Kim not
along with
here, you know.
others, is to visit
Kim,
those
Kim.
Hello.
We da go let through labor
Hello.
right boy JA. Make him come in. I think him from your constituents as well. So give him a chance.
Hello. I am Mr. Chin's driver, sir.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I heard you were coming on. So we were waiting for you.
That is what I am saying.
Right.
Right now, me in my position of work, I am working. I am coming off the road 2:30 in the morning, making Mr. Chin get to his people. I am working. I can tell that to Jamaica. My name is Oliver Baker. I vote in Southern Manchester. I vote at the Snowden Primary School. I voted for Mr. Chin. I fought with Mr. Chin. I am still fighting with Mr. Chin. I will be fighting with Mr. Chin.
Hold on. Oliver.
Talk about the lack of sleep. We have to wake up early morning again and back on the field again. Talk about that.
Hold on the one king. Oliver.
Yo.
Wagwan.
Give thanks, man.
All right. Well, when you say Oliver, I know exactly who. You know me, and I know you. And we have a left right. Listen. Oliver from Newport Division, right?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Baker, go on talk.
I am telling you that my manager is working. I work beside him. The Kano Valley project is what I am going to be telling you now. How much the investors plan to $300 million is going to be pumped in that project. So all these things that they are trying to do is just to hamper Southern Manchester. They are just overall trying to push the seat to the other side. They are undermining the man.
All right, Oliver, sorry for cutting. Talk about this now. Talk about the farmers that didn't even have rather ID. Mr. Chin make it.
No, we educated them when they come to the office.
That part too.
When they come to the office and they make requests and they don't have the necessary documentation to access the resources, we advise them as to how to get to the documentation so you can have access to whatever resources are there. But you have some people who feel like Mr. Chin must come at them yard, sit down around them dining table, wash 2 plates for them. At them kind of style, them say, hey, to how people deal with Mr. Chin, and Mr. Chin is so patient.
I start to cut Oliver.
Mr. Chin's patience, it get by my nerves.
Yes, start to cut. Remember, say you have persons that say they're starting their small farming business and whatever. Mr. Chin provide them with a start, but not only that, he makes it possible that now you're now certified. You're now a
That is what I'm
certified farm.
saying.
You just give the thing that we ask
No.
for. Ensure that you get your documents together.
No.
You understand?
Everybody run out. Mr. Chin, more want farm work ticket. Do you have a RADA ID? Because
Go
that
and
is a
get your
requirement. Do you have a passport with farmer as your occupation in it? No, sir. Go and get it. And then we can speak further upon these things. That is the type of person that Mr. Chin is.
I'll be in office on Thursdays, guys. That's how he operates, send out his messages. If you don't see me, it's because I'm in the field. But this coming Thursday or this other Thursday, I'll be in office. You have somebody to represent you guys. Even if it's a book list, just a little one textbook. People want fear for God work. So it's not all about a little 5,000, a little 2,000. I'm talking about forever. You have all right.
Yo,
Instead of asking
Mr. Chin, by all animal, for little picnic, may I talk about that person does not have a vote. That person is not registered in the electoral system.
Talk about the black drums. We have to be going in communities, driving up, getting because remember, Manchester, it's some places in Manchester, there's still no running water.
The
There's
biggest
still no pipes.
So Manchester is one of the biggest constituencies in Jamaica.
Oliver.
South Manchester is one of the biggest constituencies in Jamaica.
Oliver.
Yo.
How is the patching program up by Rose Hill going on this morning? Is it
this morning?
Yes.
I saw a truck passing by the office, but I haven't gotten an update as yet. I am waiting for it because it should have started yesterday.
Okay.
So
and there are many more like that, right? And there are many more like that.
Yes.
All right. Because now I'm making a highlight everything that is going on.
And I forgot this point. Important point. I don't want to say which community.
I'm telling you, bro.
Oliver, I'm sorry to cut you, but I forgot this important part. There's a specific community where most of the youngsters, I won't even say the community, that didn't even have birth certificate. They don't have a birth certificate. Them not have no ID, no TRN. They can't read.
We give people their identity. We give them back them identity. I am the one to go
around personally to get the contact for those persons to ensure they are no longer aliens because of Mr. Chin. Them couldn't even get a job because them not have no documents. And I said to Mr. Chin, this particular community, it's sad, but they don't really have birth certificate in this community.
Mr. Chin empowers people. Mr. Chin is not the type of person that goes blowing a horn in front
birth
of him.
Certificate them parents. But him no watch that. And most of them are now a part of our trust NTA because they don't have their documents and they're able to get a skill.
I can tell you, Mr. Chin is working. Why I can say it? Because I work beside him. And we not just go to rum bar, go sit down. When you see us in a bar, it is because we are in dialogue with people. We're not better than anyway. We're not too good for a certain place. Some little lean up shop where me go, you see? Me never did I go them place there before me start work with Mr. Chin. Me not lie to you. Me never did I go them place there. But Mr. Chin is the man that wants to be on the ground with his people.
Exactly. I remember one particular young lady said that Mr. Chin knows me start one bar and I want some liquor. Mr. Chin said, to be honest, I don't support like the whole liquor thing. He said to that young lady, is there any other thing that I can assist you with other than his belief really? He not really love the liquor part of the thing. So even if your business consists of rum, cigarettes, whatever, it's not that he doesn't want to help that business, but he rather to do something else than to assist with bars and stuff. But he told her to find out is there something else. You know what she do? She mentioned the whole snacks and whatever, which is still going to be a part of the bar, but he chose not to. supply liquors. Anything else? Anything else, he will be on board, but those are the only thing persons can say he doesn't really assist with his whole smoking and liquors and stuff. But any other thing in consideration.
Kim, hold on. I think Mr. King there asked some questions about some stuff, right? Let me explain what is going on, right? So Mr. Chin, with the tablets thing where Mr. King there asked about, right? Mr. Chin had reached out to some people from about a year ago, right? Regarding education in South Manchester. The situation is this, where there was this
Sorry, hang on 1 second.
These
hang on
persons.
1 second, sir. Can you, who's speaking now?
I'm one of the persons who know about Mr.
Yeah, who is it
Chin's
speaking
affairs
now?
and work with him. Huh? Hold on there. So Black King,
Okay.
he's one of the I know him personally. He's one of the part of the management team, but he don't wish to extend to say his name here. If you want to use like a different name, but I wouldn't advise.
No man, go ahead. No man, that's cool.
Okay, yeah, but you know,
No,
he's
no,
one
that's
of the
cool. Go
he's
ahead.
one of the managing team.
Go
I
ahead.
can say yes. Go ahead, my boss. All right. So basically, what's happening, you know, is that Mr. Chin had reached out to persons overseas. The company was Galvet Education, right? So with Galvet Education over here, man, you can call me telephone if anything, right? Our portal. So what happened is that Mr. Chin now had reached out to Galvet Education a year ago, right? So what happened now is that Galvet Education wanted to come in because Mr. Chin have dialogues with them, expressing all of that. Galvet Education came in after the sounding now, and they had went ahead. And over the next 3 months, they will be providing 1,000 laptops right across the schools between grade 4 to grade 6, right? Galvet Education did a launch in Plowden Primary. Plowden Primary getting 23 computers, Marley Hill getting 22, to be corrected somewhere there. But I know it's 45 computers overall are given out, right? Over the next couple of months, all the other schools across South Manchester will be getting this. They will be doing a coding program and they will be doing animation program. With the coding program now, it will help to improve literacy because persons will have to know how to read, and it will boost them because they will find something that they really like. With the coding, it will help to improve their mathematical skills, right? Animation will allow them for their imaginations to broaden and to do what is to be done. So that's it, right? Read the water project. Here is close to 800,000 US dollars that will be pumped in Cano Valley.
King mute.
Yeah. So there was a launch in Cano Valley, right, where he had brought in IEI Constructions from Tennessee. They had went down, did the site visit. We had persons from the Water Resource Management. We had persons from NIC who is in charge of irrigation water. And Mr. Chin is now in dialogue with Commissioner Lands, who will be visiting that site by next week, Thursday to be exact, right? And not only that, I know for a fact that these persons with the construction company had also donated 2 water trucks that is on its way coming down, right? And they are now looking into ways how they can supply farmers and persons with water to ease that little problem there. So you're looking at
you're looking at close to probably say $300 million that is going to be pumped inside of South Manchester. And hearing from these persons, they are saying that, hey, look, if this is the infight that is going on and if MP Chin is not going to be there, then basically we are going to pull our resources. That's basically how far it is, because they are saying that we are not understanding why the Jamaica Labour Party would want to move somebody like this if we are going to pump our resources into something that is beneficiary to the people, that somebody who hear the cry of the people and reach out to us. We are not affiliated to any political party. We are not affiliated to nobody. This is the man that has brought us here and introduced us, right? The construction company, they are still here. They are still here. They are hearing all of this nastiness that is happening, and they are so upset. So come on the 16th of March, which they now bring this runoff, they are saying that if it's not Mr. Chin, they're going to pack up and leave. So this is how far it reached. Am I muted?
No, sir, we heard you clearly.
No, you're not.
I hear you, me tell you.
No, we're hearing you.
I cannot tell myself the kind of really disappointed because I mean, I see that man just asked if you were just a couple of months ago and have orange shirt and the party just take him up. So I can understand the point. I don't know. Them system they need to change, brother. Them system they need to change out of the party.
Well, to be honest with you, the Jamaica Labour Party believe in democracy. And if it's that somebody come up and say that, oh, I think I could do better, then they will facilitate it. But who are these persons that are pushing this? Who are these persons that are pushing this? Look at it in the sense of this. Let me clear the here. How many persons from over the years have been here and they are working? All these candidates, all these prospective persons before Mr. Chin, they are here working and they are there and they're doing a good job. But then out of the blues, here comes somebody saying that, oh, that person has no money, you know. So we can't use that person and can't win. And the person is there working how long? And when close to a general election, they fight out that person saying that the person don't have the money. You have to change the candidate. And when they change to that candidate of their liking, when it comes closer to a general election again, they change that candidate again. Let's say, for example, they were pushing this color finger person, right? They were pushing this color finger person, and out of the blues now, it is now saying that, oh, color finger can't win. So we're not going to use color finger again. We are going for this man named Ian Hives. And these are the things that we just look at it. Who is benefiting from this? Is it that the constituents is benefiting from this? The people not benefiting from it? If you are saying that these persons have money and these persons have everything, who is benefiting from it? Over the years, they keep on changing persons. Why now Mr. Chin has been there working? Let me explain further. When Mr. Chin won in 2020, there was a local government pending. He said he wanted all 4 divisions from South Manchester to be in the parish council, right? Mr. Chin stepped back. He stepped back and gave the councillor candidates all the resources, right? Gave them all the resources, stepped back, and he was letting them work. A councillor caretaker cannot issue or nominate somebody for a farm work ticket. And that person, he or she, as a councillor caretaker, nominate somebody for a farm work ticket, and that person get through. Who is the person that has to sign off on it for that person to go and do the interview and to go and pass to get the ticket? It must be the MP. So all these things are happening. Main roads are being patched. Roads are being fixed. Who is doing it? It's not just the councillors, councillor caretaker can't do it. People will have to look at that. Who is doing the job? You understand? If black drums come through the MP office and the MP step back because there's a local government pending and say to the candidates, give the persons of your choice who you know and that really wants it to get the black drum, and the persons get the black drum. Who gave the black drum? It's the MP. It is the MP who gave the black drum. So all of these things that people are saying that he's not working, he's this, he's that, they are saying that he has been absent. Absent from what? Wasn't it that he has office days? Yes, he went to study. He went to study. I heard on one live that somebody said that the MP gone a foreign. Go check his parliamentary record. He has never been absent from parliament. He has never been absent from parliament. So tell me now, how can a man neglect or be far away when so much work is being done?
18 January 2022 in Wilmington.
That constituency has been in a very bad shape for a long time. I remember in the 90s, used to have a man used to call the programs called Mr. Perkins and Miss Gludan every day. The man from Plough.
Mr. Pang. Mr. Pang.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
And Mr. Pang, let him finish. Let him finish. Okay. Yeah, man, make him finish.
No problem.
Go ahead,
so let me explain. There are two roads that has been a thorn, saying that Mr. Chin not doing anything. Now, one of them, when MP Everald Warmington was there in the 18th of January 2022, to be exact, right, had made promise. It had went out in the paper, right? He had said that he's going to try to pinpoint some funds to do the Newport to Pusey Hill Road, right? Mr. Warmington had left office. It is a new person who took over. You know, when new persons come, things change, different ideas, different urgency. But as it looks, this is one of the things that the people are holding Mr. Chin for, holding him ransom for that, because there was a promise made by Mr. Warmington. We can't say it's Mr. Warmington's fault. We can't say it's anybody's fault. Things change, re-changing, contracts has to be changed, all of that. I can even go further and talk about the Redberry Road. From Mr. Chin enter, he has been asking and elaborating for the Redberry Road to be fixed. Every time the Redberry Road go forward, right? Every time the Redberry Road go forward, the problem is this, that you have Water Commission who is laying pipes. The Prime Minister said that it makes no sense to fix road and then go back again, go dig it up, right? So the problem why the Redberry Road is not being fixed, because Parliament had passed it to be fixed, is that the pipelines weren't finished running. No, it went back to tender, did everything, Parliament passed it, and it is now in the stage of being fixed. That is one of the roads that should be fixed before the 2024-2025 calendar finish, which is the 31st of this month, right? Bussy Lane, he had spent 20 million on Bussy Lane. Due to the rains and all of that, it damaged back Bussy Lane again. So engineers have to go in to figure out how they can do that. And he has already put Bussy Lane and Spark Phase 2 to finish the another phase of Bussy Lane, and he have to go back, go do patching and whatever there is that he had already fixed. South Manchester was neglected for how many years, you know? South Manchester has been neglected for how many years? One of the things is that persons are looking at what needs to be done than what has been done. And one can tell, if you look at the roads in South Manchester now and the roads that were there in 2019, 2018, it shows. Mr. Chin said it in Parliament, he had fixed more roads and he had spent more money on roads that any PMP government 31 years. So add all of those money that they had spent over the 31 years to what he had spent on roads inside of South Manchester right now. The facts is there, you know. The facts is there. They need to go and look at it.
Okay,
That's
sir.
my
Thank
piece
you
that
very
I
much
have
for
to
that.
share and to express for persons to
Yeah,
know.
man. Yeah, man. Thank you. Are you
One
here to
second,
take a
the
few
Black King. There's
questions?
one more project. There's one more project I want him to talk on, Brother Black King. The support to the what you call it, the division, the above that division run from Forest to Alligator Pond, right? Is the resource division you call it?
Oh, Grove Town.
Grove Town. There's a project, there's a support project for primary school and support that have taken place. I didn't hear you mention that one time.
Oh, that's the coding program. The laptops being issued right across. The first two schools that had gotten computers already out of the 1,000 is Plowden Primary and Marley Hill Primary.
Sorry, Dimi, what I want to find out, Dimi, is he here to take a few questions? If people want to ask him questions, are they allowed to ask him questions? Because I've got a few.
Telford, are you willing to take a few questions?
Sure, no problem.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions from an ignorant point. You know, so I am not familiar with the constituency that you're talking about. So my question gonna be, I hear the discomfort that shared by yourself, by Fluffy, and by Kim. Have you guys shared this with the powers that be? Have you guys put it in writing and share it with your general secretary?
Well, the work is there, but as I say, we are a democratic party and everybody have a right and everybody have a views. Now, the party is confident from based on what happened, but we are not the PMP. So we have to let due process go. No deals are going to be made, right? None of them stuff is going to happen. So we are just here. We have to do what we have to do. So we just have to let the people know, let the people say, people with good sense will think and stuff like that. So we are not here to wash our dirty linen as to what persons are doing and all of that. But what we need to do is just MP decides that, hey, look here, I do my work and there's nothing more to say than the work that is being done and what is to be done, right? That's what he has been doing, and he's not going to go out there. He's not that type of person to go out there and to disgrace the party and to talk bad and talk that. I mean, as him said, Dr. Chang know what's best, and if they decide, and Dr. Chang said to him that continue doing your work that you are doing, so we just have to do what we have to do. We just have to do what we have to do. It's just persons who are there undermining the MP and doing a lot of crazy stuff. But we are not going to talk about that. We are here to talk about the work that the MP is doing.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much for speaking about the work that the MP is doing. But you speak quite well about the work that the MP has done in the constituency. And so what my question to you is, is it something that, because of all the grumbling that is going on, someone as in Pierre want to come in to take over what's going on, and I know you guys are very discomfort about it. There is a lot of discomfort in the constituency about it. What I'm saying to you,
it's not just Pierre, there's another man who pushed himself in
There is three persons now.
Yes, there is
Three.
actually
Wow.
3 persons who
Okay, I didn't
they,
realize that.
because right now they say that they are saying that Peart don't have no money, right? They are saying that Peart don't have no money right now. Peart can't win, and it's not about Peart can't win in Bunting, you know. It's about Peart can't win Mr. Chin for remove Mr. Chin. That's why they go for this person now, the next person. They are now campaigning saying Peart don't have no money. Peart can't win Mr. Chin. This man have money. This man can't win Mr. Chin. Right?
Okay.
So hold on a second, I could try to get a full understanding of this. Mr. Chin is a sitting MP, right?
Yes.
So why the bomb rush him seat?
Well, as I say, if you can look over the years, there's nobody really from outside really doing this, If you look over the years, every time there's a general election. Every time there is a general election, no matter which candidate is there, this is the first they are seeing a JLP MP for the longest while, right? First, we are seeing a JLP MP for the longest while. But every time there is a general election coming up, there is an internal fight inside of South Manchester. And it's not about, hey, whatever, not about that the candidates aren't working, the candidates are working. It's about whether the candidate have money or the candidate not have no money. Now, if the candidate have money or the candidate don't have no money, who is benefiting from this money that they are talking about? Who is benefiting from it?
But you know,
Mr. Bunting is benefiting.
One love, listen this now, one love. You know, make fan a sitting MP did already. It don't make no sense in talk about who have money for who not have no money, because the constituency fund is what gonna be spent. And anybody, whether you're poor or rich and you're the sitting MP, that's the money are gonna be spent. So I not understand.
And investors that you brought, and then investors that you go out there and seek.
You know,
and it is quite clear that Mr. Chin have South Manchester at heart for him to go all the way in Florida and Tennessee to get persons to come down.
And people come down and invest in
Liberate.
My good people.
Liberate and Sheldon.
Yeah.
Why blocking?
No, you know what? You go ahead. I will,
Sheldon and Liberate. Let me tell you something. We have to read subliminal message, This money talk will come in. I come from central Manchester. Listen. Peart is a turn back PMP. One person stand for benefit from all of this. When you disrupt the JLP organization in the constituency, Mr. Bunting we win. If Mr. Bunting don't win, he can't take over the People's National Party from Mark Wolin lose election, Read between the lines, so he will finance money.
Then that me want get to, because I say, if I'm an MP already, why the bomb rushing seat? There must be a hidden agenda. So that get to more and take time and uncover the real way so people can understand.
So
like,
guys,
like I said, MP.
May I come from a point of view where I am complete oblivious to what is going on. So my question and the question that I keep on asking is, yes, I hear you. I hear what you said. One love about Bunting, and I hear what Labour Right Boy said, and I hear what Sheldon is saying. Everybody, I hear what they're saying. My question is though, can Mr. Peart just walk off of the road and come and say, boy, you know what, I'm just throwing him at you and say, boy, now I'm a member of the Jamaica Labour Party. I am gonna be running for the Jamaica Labour Party. Is that something that he can do?
And that's happened?
No, he was promised. He was promised. He got
By
promises.
who?
That's why the undermining is there. He got promised.
Hello. All
Hi,
right,
Casper.
guys.
Okay.
Yes,
Let me see.
Guys, can this matter now? All right. The fact is this: you have persons who are saying that they weren't seeing him, while others were saying that he's not working, while you have another set saying that he's there, visible, and he is working. And that's all we have was to say, was seeing that he is working, just make records of it, video it, post it, we will repost it, right? That is how people will know, and that is how we will, whatever is.
Page.
Well, the thing is this, is videos are not so engaging, so people won't even look at them so long. But I'm saying the delegates and the workers, hold on, Sheldon, the delegates and the workers who are active on the ground, they need to start putting their little videos out as well. Look what my MP do. Oh my God, we never see road. Look on carpet. Look on water. Look, you understand me? Do those videos and share them so people can see what is happening. Now, as it pertains to whether or not he will remain the candidate or whatever, we don't know. Let us not take that up in our hands. The party has a responsibility and they know who they will decide. That's all we have to do, is to encourage them to keep sharing the information, especially on social media, so that people, everybody can see, and then they will make their final decision. All right? Let us stop guess spell maybe money, not money. Then there's something there enough for we decide. All right?
No,
in my opinion.
Yeah, we respect your opinion, but we are the media.
The concern case when you have international people coming down here and spend their money and then see a man with them trustworthy and them go tell you say if that man don't be there, they must bring back their resources. That is a cause of concern. The party need to look to those things.
But the thing is now, if there's a conspiracy going on to undermine him, so somebody else can win it. So yeah, Bunting Lee field seat when they get beat in the last election before and I want to come represent this seat. That's what it is. And a road that did beat Bunting in another seat where she have.
A Bunting run against Shin Mute.
Bunting. So but him just a put in for that seat, you know. And I see to him did lose.
No. He was in Central. No, come on south.
Okay, so in then they say answer to everything, brother, as one of the brother. And they say answer to everything lies, you know. And they say, man, I come to see then there's a show some disruption around there, you know. Be a confusion around there, you know.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah, then they style, that's how they see style. Them not just launch in, brother. Me just come a town now and taxi and me up on the radio say a man spend 2 million and change fix up flooding sidewalk for the primary school kids and can walk in and walk out of school safe because it's a concern to a vehicle them the close
and it's not just flooding.
No,
it's not just flooding.
It's
over in Poros too.
Not with Pascal.
Sheldon, Sheldon. You see, every people them over the next side of Manchester, they no want Bunting. They not go want him nowhere again. Because the way he go.
Delegates and workers. Delegates and workers. We don't need to promote the thing somewhere. Yeah.
One love and Sheldon. Hold on. So at this juncture, Telford, what I'm gonna ask you to do, you know how to get the information out. Just use that sources, and now you will talk on further matters. And if you anything that is going on, this is a platform you can come and highlight it. We will not hold you any longer. I know you have some engagement in the constituency for this evening. Later on in the evening. I'm saying, Telford, you're hearing me, right? Telford?
Yeah. And let me just state so that persons can know. Blue Dot had did a poll, you see, and this poll that Blue Dot did was for Manchester, not just South Manchester, but they individually did internal for each. From January 21st to February 1st, the polls show that Mr. Chin is ahead of Bunting, despite all of this internal stuff that is happening and all of that. So what if it wasn't where it is? The internal was going on. It would have shown more favorable and in a bigger light that Mr. Chin is working and Mr. Chin is the man. Bunting is not liked by nobody, you know. Right? Bunting is not liked by nobody, but it's us on the internal side, inside of South Manchester. Remember, persons from Belmont Road can't know what we are doing down here, you know. It's what them get. And negativity
Una have
sells.
to highlight the thing. Una have to highlight the thing more on social media, though, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Don't
right.
think you
That's
no.
right thing done in there. Hold on a second, let me ask you something personal, G. You know you're familiar with clothing here, right?
Yes.
You know where Swaby them down there?
Winsome. Yeah, I know the Swaby them.
Winsome and a couple of them are police down there. So are the labor they control Lickerty Valley?
No, not Lickerty Valley, Licker Portmore.
That's what they call it now?
Yeah, Licker Portmore. Lickerty Valley is in Prospect.
Okay. All right. But I see that check still. So it's maybe then support it because my father did for politics, you know, and I don't then come from, you know.
Well, I can tell you, I can even give you more, you know. Mr. Chin, as his regular visits, Mr. Chin was there Sunday, not this Sunday, last Sunday gone. And we were there on the ground and we you know, talking with our people and we were there. Here comes Adian Peart with loud music, people hanging out a vehicle and one bag of something. And they come and they stop where the MP was and they are there trying to intimidate the people and all of that. There was even a young man come off a bike, the president for the youth group that Mr. Chin have, because Mr. Chin have a youth group, you know, that he engages the people, you know. I think Kim is a member of that youth group too, right? And them intimidate the people, I brought up the guy. Like a war with the guy, the people them in upload now for run them out and tell them say, yo, wanna go, wanna come out here, Mr. Chin, we say.
Let me ask a question about was this reported to the hierarchy of the party?
Well, you see, Mr. Chin not like the cascas, you know, and him don't really want to wash any dirty linen. So Manchester affairs. So Manchester affairs.
I mean the hierarchy of the party. If such things happen, you know, the hierarchy of the party is look at the manager for the constituency, you know. So if oversight body for the constituency, so if something like that happens, you know. I would prefer you to pass on those information. Yeah, go ahead, Wando.
Dimi, I think, and don't the electoral officers in charge of the political ambush people.
No, but that would.
But that should be reported to them.
No,
this is an internal thing. So it's
internal thing. So you the party would have to deal with that.
You don't know nothing about it.
It was PMP to JLP or JLP to JLP?
JLP to JLP.
Okay, sorry. I think it was PMP to JLP.
I would not consider it PMP, you know, because Peart is a PMP, you know.
So,
because I can't say how a man that was on a PMP platform standing up to run against Mr. Chin on a PMP ticket, now coming now again to come in the Jamaica Labour Party to disrupt the system, disrupt the organization, to say him want to challenge Mr. Chin again to run on a Jamaica Labour Party ticket. This man either have something personally against Mr. Chin or it's applied
Casco, you can play
to divide the people.
Well, guys, listen it now. We want to make them know say nothing. I heard a lady talk this afternoon, and the lady say she don't want no fish in her
Hey, Outlaw.
Huh?
Outlaw.
No, don't do that, Outlaw. Don't do that.
No. I mean, don't do
guys,
that,
we're gonna finish speak about this now.
Always like for the
Thank you, guys.
man.
Close the argument.
Let me say thank you for coming and sharing your views with us. And when you have anything more to highlight about the constituency, you can always come here. You can always talk with us. Because right now there's 100 and
There's
odd
so
plus
much.
on the
There's
for
so
each
much.
page.
I appreciate it, but one thing, there's so much things going around, so much nastiness, voice
Don't
notes,
say any more, Labor.
things. You just
Yeah,
Labor,
but in
youth man,
let's
youth man, youth man,
we are
youth
going to
man,
deal with it.
youth man. Now
We'll
go down
deal
no
with
more.
that.
Now go down the road no more.
Yeah, not in. So not say anything more that will cause any further. So let's you highlight the party, you highlight the work that Mr. Chin is doing, and we appreciate it. And whatever else you have to highlight, don't be afraid to come and even send the information to us. All right.
all right. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, man. And we talk again.
Okay, then, my brother.
All right. Blessings.
Yeah.
Can someone play the news?
So, where are you now, mister?
Can someone play the news for me, please?
King,
I
where
am.
are you?
Outlaw the argument they done. Outlaw the argument they done. All
Me
right, go
done
on.
with
Outlaw.
them now. Me
Oh,
and
yeah,
King
man.
attack
Outlaw.
from. Me done with the no
Outlaw, yeah.
argument. Me done me
Outlaw.
attack. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Outlaw, calm down. I just come home, but when I get into my house, I have to have a bed before I do anything else. So right now, I am enjoying my life. I'm home, Outlaw.
I'm on my way, boss.
All right, good, not a problem. I'll see you there. Guys, listen, please. I'm gonna try my best if I can play a bit of the news.
Venture for the seat, so I am fully within the remnants of the party to support whoever they have sent here. I have no objection to it.
Delroy Williams was understood to be one of two aspirants vying to replace Lester Mike Henry, who has won the seat in every election since 1980. But our news center understands that after conciliatory talks, the other aspirant, Mayor of May Pen Joel Williams, opted to maintain the status quo. Mayor Williams also reportedly indicated to the media last Saturday that he would respect the decision of the Secretariat. Mahiri Stewart for Nationwide News.
What going?
Policy Research and Advocacy Manager at Jamaicans for Justice,
That thing
JLP
I tell you this morning, man, say JLP
says
stuck in them
increased
here.
financial support would encourage
What
more
am I
Jamaicans to serve as
hearing?
jurors. Her comment follows another delay in the Mariadine trial on Tuesday due to the absence of a juror. It was not immediately clear if the juror was absent because of financial reasons. But Williams says covering the expenses involved in traveling to court in the process of becoming impaneled
Has
is
anyone there can come and play the news? Because
Some provisions in the jury
I'm going to bed.
provide financial support for persons who are expected to be jurors for their traveling
You can play it?
and so on. But one of the
I
challenges
play one.
that JFK has been
So
highlighting
can you play it for us, please?
if you are not empaneled for a jury, then your coming
Awesome, man.
be empaneled
All right,
is not
thanks.
necessarily financially supported. So persons are less inclined
Let me come out of the thing.
because they are
Said that last year, each juror circuit would be paid at $2,000 for each case he is called to the court. Jurors who are impaneled would receive $6,000 for each day in court. Williams says extensive civic education on the importance of jury trials could also improve participation in the process.
What we can also look at is simple civic education. I think a lot of persons are unaware of the importance of being on a jury, of why we have had this long-standing jurisprudential system set up in multiple jurisdictions. I think being able to understand the benefits of jurisprudence and so the administration of justice would assist persons in feeling not only greater pride but interest in participating in.
Dave Williams, the Policy Research and Advocacy Manager at JFJ. Director of the Institute for Gender and Development Studies at the University of the West Indies, Professor Oprah Palmer, believes that the Sexual Harassment Tribunal should be more diverse from legal and religious professions. Professor Palmer Disa says it needs to be more representative.
It seems to me that they all comprise a professional group, and there needs to be more professionals who can the disparity. Sexual harassment is often about someone in a position taking advantage of someone in a lower position, and there's an implicit bias. So, for instance, I'm a it's everybody who are going to evaluate different types of things. Professors, they're going to be biased towards you as opposed to a student. The effectiveness of the tribunal has to reflect the diversity of the people in age, in position, and in locality.
Professor Opal Palmer Disa, Director of the Institute for Gender and Development Studies at the University of the West Indies. The tribunal is established under the Sexual Harassment Protection and Prevention Act to hear and determine complaints and to make awards. Gender Affairs Minister Olivia Batsy-Grange announced its composition at a post-cabinet press briefing at Jamaica House on Tuesday. It is chaired by retired court official Ferdinand Algernon Smith, with the Deputy Chairman Indira Prasad and Karen Campbell Basco. Now, Minister of Education and Youth, Senator Dr. Dana Moore-Dixon, is encouraging the 18-year-old male student who starred in a viral music video to use his talents to uplift young people instead. Speaking with Nationwide News on Tuesday, Senator Morris-Dixon urged the student and those around him to steer his lyrical content onto a more positive path.
And I think it's really important to note that this young man has talent. That's clear, he has talent. But the question is, how do we nurture that talent? How do we use that talent? Oh my goodness, when you have talent like that at 15 years old, the world is your oyster. There is no need for these lyrics. And even here at Post-Cab, we had Minister Grange answering a question about the nature of the music that our young people are encountering. And it's not wholesome, it's not uplifting, it's not helping them to be better. And so for this young man, I want to see him successful. I want to see his lyrics be the kind of lyrics that's going to take our young people to another level. And I know he can do it. And I know those around him can help him to do it. And that's really what our focus should be.
The student, who goes by the stage name Lyric, uploaded a music video for a song titled Respect last week. The controversial video, which has since surpassed 1 million views on YouTube, has been criticized for its explicit content, both in lyrics and the video itself. The student was dressed in his school uniform, and the video was shot on the campus of the school he attends. The minister says that he is awaiting a report from both the Child Protection and Family Services Agency and the school concerning the shooting of the video.
What is clear is that our school premises were not used appropriately in that video. Also, the nature of the lyrics was quite concerning. I couldn't listen too far in because I don't really support those kinds of lyrics. And so when I saw it, immediately I reached out to the CPFSA for them to investigate, and they've been investigating. They have met with the young man, they've met also the mother of the child. And so I'm looking forward to getting the final report from CPFSA in relation to this incident. The school has also had to provide a report because this video took place on their compound. And that was also really very disturbing for me. I think that was a big part of my concern.
Senator Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon, Minister of Education and Youth. A businessman was shot and killed in a home invasion in Anchovy, Portland, early Thursday morning. He has been identified as Albert Lindsay, otherwise called Bugsy. He is said to have been in his 60s. Lindsay was the operator of the Anna Banana restaurant on Folly Road in Port Antonio. Police reports are that between 5:30 and 6:30 a.m., Men traveling on a motorcycle went to Lindsay's house and attacked him. He was shot multiple times and was pronounced dead at hospital. The incident has increased to 5 the number of people murdered in Portland since the start of the year. On Tuesday, a fruit vendor was shot and killed at his stall in Boundbrook in the Portland capital. Head of the Firearm and Narcotics Investigation Division, FNID, Senior Superintendent Samuel Blake, is crediting the merger of the former Firearms and Narcotics Division with the agency's success in recent time.
The decision by the Commissioner, in my view, to merge the Narcotics Division with the Firearm investigation is actually producing significant efficiency gains that is now resulting in the sort of seizures and arrests and charges that have been flowing in the last couple of months. The ongoing efforts as well by the JCF to expand and modernize the JCF is also modernizing our intelligence framework, and that is ensuring that we are constantly able to scan and detect and to respond to threats as they emerge.
There was a major gain for the division this week. Based on its investigations, the FNID arrested and charged a man in relation to last month's seizure of over 60 firearms and several rounds of ammunition at the Kingston Logistics Center at Newport West in St. Andrew. The man has been identified as Davian Roberts. He has been charged with trafficking prohibited weapons and failure to comply with a production order. The weapons, which included rifles and handguns, were found in barrels. SSP Blake is also highlighting the modernizing of the JCS intelligence system as a key pillar of FNID's success.
With ongoing efforts as well by the JCF to expand and modernize the JCF is also modernizing our intelligence framework, and that is ensuring that we are constantly and the effort to integrate ourselves as an organization into key information sharing nodes, whether it is the targeting handgun intelligence unit, whether it is using better use of the E-Trace system. The E-Trace system is a web-based system that can allow us to determine a gun that is seized in Jamaica, to determine its origin.
Senior Superintendent Samuel Blake, head of the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division. The West Kingston Police, they're seeking a man believed to be a member of the Buckas gang in relation to the shooting of a woman on Wednesday. The man is Mark Anthony Roberts, otherwise known as Marky. The police report that sometime after 7 p.m., an argument developed between Roberts and the argument is said to have escalated and Roberts was woman ran but later collapsed and was taken to hospital. Roberts escaped. The police. They also believe the argument they had concerned the woman's current boyfriend. The police say they are aware the incident occurred in the Buckas team on Fair Street in 2012 is a divisional hotspot. The opportunity urging Roberts. No, now. Also, the stay in airport and ready to receive international time. It is a safer option for commercial airlines. Halted all flights in airport points and persists. The Antoine Simon Airport in the coastal city of Le Cai, named after a Haitian president who led a rebellion in the early 1900s, operated for almost a decade before renovations began in 2013 to extend its runway. It is now Haiti's third international airport, a development that is expected to boost the local economy and provide a new way for some non-profits. Administration is planning to revoke temporary legal status for some 200 and 40,000.
I want to go on Black King. Oh, news I play?
Yeah, that my man look like him fall asleep at the wheel. Sheldon, we're not hearing nothing, brother.
Yeah, man, I news.
But we're not hearing. You have to put it close to the mic.
Not hearing it good, Sheldon.
I'm a phone book, I'm not hear nothing.
Status from more than 1.8 million migrants allowed to enter the U.S. on the temporary humanitarian parole program. In a post on X, White House Press Secretary.
I know nationwide news up.
Said no
Yes,
decision
man, nationwide news.
Government agencies did not respond to Reuters requests and comment. And that's it for the news at 12. Up next, sports.
The nationwide person sound different.
Success. Yeah. No, sir, I supposed to be the young girl, man. I forgot what's your name.
Young girl, man. A young girl.
Oh.
Young girl, man.
So hold on a second. I'm not gonna get back to the conversation that we were talking about. Is it second now for Williams? Is Williams now second as the MP for the other side of Clarendon?
Black King.
No.
Black King. Central Clarendon come from his second. The cousin, I counsel in Northwest. The cousin, I counsel. The girl, I counsel. I'm the cousin, I counsel. The second. Nobody knows. Oh, if you don't want to do it, anything person. You can't tell you that. My stepfather can Michael to come crying that, you know, so we can tell about the whole history.
Boy, I'm just ask a question, brother, based on the news when I listen to just now. I just ask a question.
Oh man, it's like, come on. We did watch the news earlier on this morning, man, and it three councillors when they say a great problem. Three of them calling this morning for nationwide news earlier. This morning, when a young boy this morning. And the cousin make sure that all the counts if in me. Anything where the general sector oppose that it him going. And him have to work with it. Because you know that him have to work with it. And some don't want him to run. But we can tell you that. Then Williams are going to win by 12,000 at vote. I remember me telling you.
Okay.
Now see, I first seat that I going to declare. Election day.
Okay.
Me first seat always declare, man. Where I said, call my people, they must scheme in the man, and they must say, I mean, they Williams walk to his scheme what they want. And up on your yard in there. The original yard.
Okay.
You must go up, they got to make a circle. You say, you mean? But, show respect.
Okay.
I say, man, they do Williams, man. Well, this morning, I chat to them boy on WhatsApp, man, and they must say, yo, I look at that.
Black King, you're related to Motic Perkins?
Yes, he's my granddad.
Most. So, Motic says, I follow you and you say, okay.
Okay. Hi. What more you want me say?
But Black King.
Yes.
That seat we have just talk about, you know, there couldn't be no runoff between him mayor and Williams, you know, because if he left him mayor seat, we are gonna lose the municipality. So that was a non-issue.
Oh boy, okay. You
know what? You mustn't take the politics. Don't take the politics at face value. You know? You have to read between the lines. That the runoff would have never ever happened.
After when I
check the result,
that not gonna work.
Check the result. Check the result at the Clarendon Parish Council. And you know what it means.
That would have never happened.
And And Feda have the full support and Jones.
That was a non-issue, man. I tell you. It just couldn't work.
People maybe just disgruntled by the ground, yes?
Yeah, but we have to look on the bigger
everybody
picture.
go
We're not going to give up the municipality just to contest a seat. When we can put somebody else and retain the seat. It don't make sense.
And then we'll represent it too.
Hey.
Boy.
With
So
Delroy Williams, then we'll represent it.
There's a bigger picture in this situation, yeah?
Of course. Delroy Williams have more clout right now in the party. Me not taking from Mike Henry, don't get me wrong. But based on Mike Henry age and year of service, Delroy Williams have more clout in the party now more than Mike Henry.
Mike Henry, member of parliament, today,
Next generation.
No, me not taking from Mike, brother. Me not taking from Mike Henry, brother. Don't get me wrong.
Mike Henry, all the MP. The witness staff all time out, so we have to go push him for parliament in a wheelchair.
Delroy Williams, I former mayor at Kingston as lucky.
I'm not running Clarendon now. Run down. I think you have a guy in the road.
So if Clarendon people that take somebody else, I don't know.
Man can get all no man. You get all no man. We get all no man. We see that man.
Mike Henry doing time long time, brother. Mike Henry should have stepped down maybe 2 elections ago. Me rate him
I'm going to enjoy a little life.
Hey, that the man there for she was a JLP and not power man. You talk about man love give a party no man. Man they cry.
We have some style out there. Me understand. Me not wrong them for sticking around and see how much more than can get out of the system because remember say a long time in the boat.
It's just like Bob say.
Hey. Minus Bob Dal one. Leave
Babsy go no more. Me not see Babsy go no more after that one.
Yeah, this is last right.
Then look for Edmund Bartlett.
One to Edmund Bartlett.
Yeah, one to him. And one. Yeah, that's that. One little name there.
Then Bartlett have 45 years service left. He can get 2 more term.
Why me only look young?
Bartlett's a young boy now.
You see Bartlett, oh man look fresh.
Yeah, man, we know Williams. Mother come from Central Clarendon, man. We know him down the good man. We know him, man. That's why I'm going to run down there. We know him. See him face. Nothing can stop him.
A Clarendon fella come from too.
Nothing can stop Delroy Williams from winning down there. 12,000 wins.
How name fella? Delroy Williams?
Eh.
Okay.
I want a Clarendon man. I said, I'm making man, original making man.
It is good when a man come back in a community, no man, and the people them knowing. No matter who.
You say, bet any PMP or any labor right on this, you bet them. 100,000 you bet. The Delroy Williams will win by 12,000 votes.
Well, I don't know the amount, but he's not supposed. But Delroy not supposed to lose.
As I said, Mike Henry is the man who was there from in the 80s, and if him give him blessing, that means he's supposed to sail smooth.
Boy, the man down there campaign because he might link to the real people. Let me tell you something, man. It's a contract. He may have to camp to the real people. And because I go walk it, you know that it's good. They might walk in the community, they might walk in. Don't let it up. 12,000. Don't tell me no man. I'm going to tell you. I know. It's easy to have Clarendon, man. It's nice.
No, nobody no question Central Clarendon.
I'm not type problem see.
You know, long me question my little community, but nobody say nothing there.
Yeah.
Which one that water?
St. Mary, Western St. Mary.
You see people that we sing and talk, just remember, say, them are going to carry on the battle.
Welcome to Western St. Mary. No, man, Western St. Mary, Bobby Montague seat.
Bobby Montague. Sorry. Yeah, the same. We look at the councillor people and we run my community there.
A PNP councillor,
but a family. No, I say family. No, I say the family thing mix up on a certain level. Because by right, Bobby should be a PNP. You know? A family thing mix up on a certain so.
But may I say, the thing is that the whole of my family, them are PNP, you know. Even I know when me talk to them, I love them dearly, but boy.
So yeah, I say the same thing. I say the same thing. Me just say a while ago.
I say I know when me talk to them, we love each other, but Jesus, they not change, bro.
You know, I remember the lack of his sitting then.
Kill you dead, I don't know what happened to them, bro. All me I say, the whole of we band come.
Outlaw.
Eh?
Outlaw. Who's by the bus? Who's by the bus to go over? Who's by the bus to go over the precipice? Where's your name again?
Devil Race Course.
No, man, where the bus to go over the precipice, man? I know
Devil Race Course, Devil Race Course at St. Mary, and St. Catherine that commander.
No, man, St. Mary coming. St. Catherine, Devil Race Course.
Which bus go over the bus go over the precipice in St. Catherine is this?
Yeah, man, one long time bus go on precipice, man. They never drop at the bus, man.
No, Devil Race Course. I'm going to Devil Race Course we have as a precipice there right now.
I know Devil Race Course, man.
Must be Devil Race Course. Devil Race Course.
And the way like you got Cox piece.
Cock, the precipice round there, sir.
What you mean?
Which part? Me no know. Portmore, Cockpiece, Portmore round there, sir. Port Mario. Like I got Port Mario.
Outlaw, yeah. Where you know, Outlaw?
Me I go through a Tower Bridge, me have to come over, boy. Cause me I go pick up my shutter.
Outlaw, listen, you're confusing me. You're telling me about what you said just now, Portmore.
Port Maria, I'm not talking.
And you're talking about Port Maria.
Port Maria, me I talk. Man say St. Mary.
Outlaw, you need to spend more time at Jamaica now, Outlaw.
Yeah, man, me think in that stage.
And get your nuts. And get your nuts together.
No, me can't go.
However fucking me here talk from what you know.
Yes, when me no know a subject, me not talk about it. Me not even try to ask anything.
Bro, me ask.
Yes, sir.
You know, yesterday, you see, I think I planked them on one live yesterday.
Yeah.
And I tell them about a radar.
Yeah.
In servitude. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You see, a man there where I drive Mr. Chin, then company live, I talk about this man again. When I tell them, the best thing to get yourself in gear with this radar, with this in farming business, you have to go to radar and register.
You were saying that yesterday.
If you don't register, you can't get nothing.
But I don't can't get nothing. It business you want to produce that business because rather, and again, if you don't have that marketing, it will cost you more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you say radar is a good avenue for them to go on.
Once you do farming, man, you have to sign up for the radar.
It's like a half an hour. It's like
I'm come to my farming out there, you know.
Remember not tell them you have piggy no man down there, man. I make sure tell you to man. Register.
But I'm not too sure about the pig them. Then shit too think.
Them are real because
they're not them that I have to go raise no man.
Right no. Me I plan to be go and go around the shit tonight and build biogas with you go and use your wife.
Brother, my mother have one of them damn thing at the yard out there. And when me out the last year, me I clean out the pen. And brother, the thing shit, one whole heap of shit.
That's why the meat so sweet.
No, sir.
That's why the meat so sweet now.
And I want me to talk about, you know. Then what 100.
No man, that's why the meat so sweet.
Yes, brother.
You know what they say?
Yeah.
You sell On the street. And you have to just tell me no. 6 months.
We now hear you clearly here.
You have to sell a couple on the street. The great Kennedy in 6 months. Too right. You have to have rather. You like it rather. You have to register with them to get your business up and running. You get all you want to run.
You know, some want to hear what you say, but we not hear you.
But somebody are playing.
I'm honest, want to hear what you say.
Somebody are playing music. When you even mute the music.
No, honestly.
Yeah. Hey, as me I say, when you have a radar, when you play music. Jerry, you lock out the music. Mute your mic.
What you say? What you say? You have to register with Radar if you sell Grace Pig.
This one. Because remember, you know, inspector company farm, you know. We them live, man.
Then you sell them live. You sell them live or are you
them buy man? Chuck buy them man. You see people chuck fast man. I rather a farm come off. Real farm.
Are you not raise your pig? Are you not raise your pig them for more than 6 months to sell them to them?
They have to reach 170 pounds, 150 pounds.
And how much months? How much months you get 150 pounds?
Right, 150 pounds. That's a welfare. That's a welfare thing. No fat and no high. Like I 8 months, I ride. Because he told me in skin killer. You don't give him too much feed, you see me?
Can you still give pig water grass?
What do you mean, man? Let me not feed my pig them pam
breadfruit and nice in there.
You feed my pig them pam feed in the market. You hold your money, hold since you set the money. You them here, so you go pick them up, man.
And boil them, rip.
No, we don't boil them.
You don't boil them, you give them it raw.
Chop them up and mix it with the coarse.
Oh, but we used to boil them still. Parboil them. Parboil them. No boil them.
Outlaw have no race to Jamaica again, brother. Nobody no one in the pork if you buy.
A good pork them there. Parboil the food.
You have between 6 months and 10 months at Jamaican out. Only your sow and your brand you keep longer than that.
Yeah, man. Especially beer at them, then do a big quick, you know, man.
Well, mother like for come raise some pig.
You know, say, Outlaw, you know, say, on a serious note, me rate you, but you know, say, you're the way behind time.
I don't think we started in the Outlaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, don't think we started, man. And the first one of them were have pig, man. I thought this was pig here one time. I tied up one and this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You get 7 brand out type, man.
And you still have a breed out there?
Yeah, me, man.
How much you sell a piglet for?
A piglet 14, you.
Alright, cool.
I can't wait for to eat piece of wild pig.
Alright, you know what I say? Me have pig differently. When we raise different.
Piece of raw pork you want to eat, you look raw to do?
They feed them the different to send them to Germany.
Me say wild boar. Wild boar, me say.
Me hear him wild pig. Me hear him black king, but me never pig.
Me say wild boar now. Me never say wild boar.
Sheldon, we don't hear you. You keep chipping and chip out, Sheldon. I'm want to hear about the argument.
What that man? Yeah, man, pig business is a good business for us. Isn't it? Because you know, the more time you can start all 2 pigs in the man and sell the community.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That is a big comeback, right? It's a big different from where you sell to.
How that? I would have liked to know the jerk, if the jerk community back again. We need to build back the jerk community, man.
Hold on, Sheldon, hold on, Sheldon. When last you come to Jamaica?
So like about 30 years
Last year, man. You know, it's for me end up. You know, it's for me end up and go get piece of pork and it tastes like shit. We a pig. Don't Montego Bay then call it pig, pork pig.
But outlaw, you have outlaw. Me Bridget, me not like how you're talking. You need to keep in touch with Jamaica. You know? Look about the place in a Portmore sell pork. There's a Kingston sell pork.
Which part, bro?
Numerous place. Yo, Black King.
Oh, yeah, someone.
Black King. You need to get glass out of it. You need to start out outline.
Yes, sir.
I pay for Black King. Outlaw talking.
Boss, me say me da say me did me not get me.
You want to revive the jerk industry?
Which part of
Jamaica yet?
Brother, more jerk pan there now. That by about 500 times than 20 years ago.
You know, the outlaw is one of them, man. Outlaw is one of them, man, who left Jamaica from the devil was up.
Outlaw,
and him not go back to Jamaica. Yes.
Yo, me come down there.
So he's out of touch with reality.
Portland, but I think then it cancel it. Then Boston jerk pork still, the thing is still a go on.
Listen me, Outlaw.
Then stop the festival. The festival is not really a keep again.
And that me a talk about.
Outlaw, you get a, me not eat pork. You can get wild for buy a St. Catherine.
Outlaw, a man then use the pork chop now to make a sachets to sell pork sausage. So no part of people waste.
No waste.
But tell me which part, alright, me know one jerk center did the right. Let me tell you one jerk center did there. Right at Spanish Town when you come round the roundabout.
That can't help you.
Near the ice
then slaughter them on the land them. Oh, they analyze. Tap talk and listen. They might lie that the money long time. Don't talk unless you answer your answer. When you come to Jamaica, which way you stay?
All over Jamaica.
Outlaw, answer my question directly. St. Catherine, Kingston,
Kingston,
in there?
Yeah.
If a Kingston in there, if you're there Kingston,
yeah.
You know where Ken Wildflower is?
Right. Yeah, of course. Then there's some Sunday evening.
Just answer the question.
Yes.
The mirrors, then the amount of jerk pan where you pass on the roundabout to go back in, no more than 100.
Boss, them look man they can't jerk pork, bro.
Them man they have the best pork.
Mercy.
You know which part me I forgot get a nice piece of pork feed. Ochi rice. A little man in at the market. The man can't pork is bad.
You know what Wallaston?
Which part that? Tell me Wallaston there.
Pickle Pepper Factory Hill at Manchester.
Yeah, but it is a man jerky pork on
Manchester.
Pork and sausage.
On the zinc in jerky.
Which part of Manchester that?
Right up on Hill.
Wallaston, brother. When you go
William Street, man. I rode about.
Man, you don't know where that man. You don't know where pick up.
No, man. A Wallaston is jerk center.
Boss, me know the whole of Williamsfield now, man. I want to know, man. You can't tell me about. Me know the whole of Williamsfield.
When you go up the hill.
Yes.
When you go up the hill, before you make the right turn for go a Kabla.
Yes.
The jerk center, the right hand, this one.
On your right on the jerk center.
2 jerk center.
Williamsfield again. Me know them move the highway, then they run past the highway.
Long time.
Huh?
Then they analyze him, man.
Okay.
Then they analyze him, man, down there. Wilder stand, bull, and they did. No bull brother have one, next one,
You like original one with jerky pork on the zinc.
And up on zinc jerk, you know. Them jerky on wood. Zinc on top.
That man is jerky pan zinc. A zinc in jerky.
Where flavor come from?
Why you say man that joke you make, man? When you buy that,
You want to Boston go when the man they have a pork pan a fermenter wood. The
Yeah.
sweet wood. And cover that with blood plate and cover that with zinc.
Our day we are talking about sweet wood and
Now there's a place in a New Kingston. Yeah.
Well, you used to have Chelsea. Used to have Chelsea jerk center. That no more, any.
In a New Kingston Sports Club. Right in there, that sell good jerk pork. They jerk it and ferment.
Jerk it on the fermenter wood.
Then all sweet wood. You have a sweet wood jerk in a New Kingston.
Jerk it and fermenter wood.
Huh? You have a jerk place named Sweet Wood Jerk in a New Kingston.
Yeah, but not the other side. Fermenter wood. What is?
Sweet wood bad to man.
How?
About the fermenter wood, man. When you put the fermenter wood, what? Why you say, man? That one over there. You buy the pork, man.
Me never use a pepper time in a New Kingston, but then you use sweet wood for jerk it. Pepper time. Pepper time, you say, Sean?
Yeah, man.
Pepper time.
Pepper time it name.
Which part